Our mission at CDI is to help all children to reach their full potential by supporting the relationships and the environments that shape early development.
The ELC is a free drop-in play center that we make available to all families and children of all abilities.
Parents are able to bring their children to a safe, nurturing, developmentally appropriate, and non-judgmental play space where they can practice their cognitive, their motor, and their language skills.
We offer developmental screenings for any child that walks through the front door of the ELC. We offer families different opportunities to get socially connected with other families. We offer child development education, so we help families see where their child should be typically at that age. We connect them to resources if, for instance, we find that there's a food shortage or a housing need. Everything we do is to help families feel stronger and to support them where they're at that particular time.
When we moved here to Canoga Park, I did not know anyone in town. I did not know of any resources in town, and I had a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. And I remember another mom said, you know, there's a place here in town where your daughter can work on crafts and your son can run around and play. And that's what it's for. And she told me about the ELC. Anyone can come from any language background, any culture, any social class. Everyone is welcome here. I think that's really important for my kids to be part of.
This learning center is giving such a good information. Not to my son, even to me.
I can bring my daughter Sophia and then she can interact with other children. I think that is very important because I think that other parents don't have the opportunity to take their children to daycare, for example, because it's expensive.
And a lot of people I have stopped on the street and I've said, have you heard about this wonderful place that is free? It's all by grant money and donations. So no one needs to be afraid to come in here.
Our Early Learning Center is the perfect environment for the child to generalize the skills that they have learned through therapy. But most importantly, they're able to really practice their social-emotional skills by playing with other children and engaging in a variety of activities.
Focusing on social-emotional development is important because it's the foundation for all higher levels of learning.
As an occupational therapist, one of my primary focuses is on a child's sensory system and their ability to remain regulated. And if a child is unable to remain regulated on their own, it makes learning very difficult. For example, with Gracie, we were noticing that her regulation was poor, and once we were able to provide the family tools and help them learn specific strategies to incorporate in their home environment, she was able to eat more food, make eye contact, communicate with her family and her therapist.
She didn't want to play with toys, with kids. She always want to sit alone.
When I come home from school, she would like look at me, but she wouldn't care. And you know, she wouldn't recognize me as much. And you know, after therapy and all that, she would, right when she hears the door, she would come running to me and giving me a hug, and you know, that kind of makes me a little bit like happy. It's not just one therapy that changed my family, it's, you know, the combination of therapy.
After 10 months with CDI, she is
the
so...
best 10 months in our life.
Yeah.
Like, it's really in a good place right now. Like, I actually want to thank you guys.
When a child struggles, the parent struggles, and ultimately, the entire family system struggles. CDI's job is really to help parents understand what the delays are, but also the importance of their own role in supporting the child's development.
So there's 10 different strategies, but maybe only one works with your kids. So I really need your help to tell me what your child responds best to.
We are different because our parents are in our sessions, they're learning what we're doing, they're on the floor with us at the table, they're doing what we do, and then they carry over those skills in all other environments.
I can't see how another therapy, if you're not involved as a parent, how it would work. And I think that's one of the best parts of CDI, the parent involvement.
I have known Sebastian and his family since he was 17 months old. And at that time, he had no engagement, he had no eye contact.
He was not responsive. We would call his name hundreds of times and he just, there was nothing there. he's writing.
Now he has a voice.
Yeah,
Now he can
yeah.
speak
I tell
up
him
for-
like he argues with me. It's like, really? I don't feel like, you know, we're doing therapy. We're just playing with him, but it's working and it's work.
I feel very proud as a dad. He works hard.
Yeah.
The major change that I see now for him, calls me dad.
I don't have the words to to describe the gratitude that I have for CDI for giving me the tools, the strategies to help Sebastian.
We're grateful for it.
Yeah.
We really are.
Because where I was at 18 months to where he's at now at 7 years old, I can just imagine where he'd be at 18.